my creatives! So today I'm here for my art room tour video. Finally, I promised this in January, but I didn't. And since I'm crafting here every day, it's always a mess, and I was with this idea that it needed to be a perfect video, like with a perfectly clean craft room, but that's just not the case. This is clean for me, since I don't clean here. So let's start. I did do some reorganizing on my stuff. And this is what I'm having now, and I'm quite happy with it till today. So this is when you walk in. This is my door. This is what you see. And when we walk in, the first thing is here on the floor are all my kits. So those are scrapbook kits. That is the Planner Society kit. I first had them in this Kallax unit, but I'm running out of space. So here I stacked my kits, and I wrote on the box which kit it is and when I got it. So now we're here on the ground. I will just move aside. I have this big Kallax unit. I think I will just stand up now. I don't want to make you nauseous, sorry if I do. This big Kallax unit which holds almost everything. And I will give you a tour. Now we're standing again, so I'll just start on top. So this is a piece I made for my application for art school, and I got accepted, yay! So that stand is standing over there. Besides that is Happy Mail that I need to journal about. That's over here. And then these 3 boxes are just random stuff that I don't get to often, so I didn't even label them. Then we go back. Here are my Project Life albums and my scrapbook albums. These 2 are for 2014 and 2015. Those are only A4 layouts, and this is my Project Life for 2016. Then usually my Project Life album for 2017 is over here. These are pictures and memorabilia I want to scrap that are laying here. Then this is the cabinet where I keep my traveler's notebooks and my completed inserts. Then this is where I keep my art journals. Yeah, it's not that organized. I just pull them out and put them back in. Then this is where I have some drawing books, snail mail. The pocket letters go in here, and these are my sketchbooks. Then down here I'm doing a drawing course, a home course, and that is what is here. I'm massively behind, so don't even ask me about it. Then this is my paper storage system for papers that are not in a collection that I already had. So they're by color divided. Those are like leather racks from IKEA. I don't know. Look at the office supplies and you will find them. But they don't fit 12 by 12 paper, but they fit in this cabinet. So that is why I'm having I took this idea from Inky Quill. I love that. And I'm loving this way of sorting my papers. Then over here is Happy Mail I'm making. Happy Mail that is ready to send out. And my zines are over here that I already prepared. Then in this cabinet we have 12 by 12 layouts that I finished, but I haven't received my new album yet, so this is where I store them, and some pictures that go with these layouts. Then over here we have, this is full of stickers, and then here are my small paper pads from Action and my flow book from magazines. I can pull it out. So here is some papers. And this is mainly what I use for Happy Mail. Then over here we have incoming Happy Mail that I haven't answered yet. I need to do that. Then this box contains my scrapbooking scraps, so which I want to use for a layout again. So that is in here. Then this box, camera focus, contains my collage materials like magazine cutouts and papers I really don't like, but like for art journaling. And this is some mixed media paper from Canson. Then down here, it's a hot mess. This is my ribbon and thread and beads. So in these two I have ribbons, and in this one there are beads, and this is where I keep my threads and twine. Then this cabinet has DIY Project Life cards labeled on them, but that's not completely true. And in this, I will take that one out, maybe it's nice to see. This is just something for hardware, like screws and stuff. And I use it to put my wood veneer in. So that's in here. And then in this box, there are buttons and little embellishments and all that random stuff where we don't know where to go with. And this box is from IKEA, and I love it because it has the you see what it has. So that is what is in here. Then next to that, and this is what I will put that back later. This is what I recently did. So these are things I bought at Action recently. Those are in here simply because I don't have a better place for it. And in here are my washi tapes. So this is my new storage system. They are by color, kinda. And some twine is in here. So that's what I use for my washi. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, I must say. Then I have to put things back because I need to go to the boxes under there. Then we have this oil painting set, which I really want to try to get into. Then this is a magazine holder. It doesn't hold much, only ephemera lately. This one has music sheets, vintage paper, junk journal materials, that kind of fun stuff. So I put that in here. Then this one has stuff for making cards because I was really discovering on what I wanted to do. So I bought a lot of stuff, but I'm not really using it at the moment. I'm thinking of a way how to incorporate this into my art journal. And these two are two magazine holders with Flow magazines I received from a friend. They are very old, but I love them. And I love to cut things out of them. Then under here, this box is diaries, agendas, coloring books, and pictures from when I was a little. That is in here. So this box is full. It's just filled up with books I want to keep. And it's very, very heavy. I don't get it in anymore with one hand. Okay. Then this has empty books, junk journals, and my assignments for some school things I applied for. So these are some empty ones. This one I didn't finish. Some sketchbooks. Those kinds of things are in here. Then this one has packaging. All kinds of packaging that I use for the packaging technique or to secure some Happy Mail in and send it out. So that is where I keep that. Then in this box, I have to make sure my address is not on here. One moment, please. Oh, it's not. Okay. In this box there I have some previously received Happy Mail that I'm not putting up on my cabinet or my shelf. So I will swap everything out again and I will show you the shelf in a second. where everything is now. Then in this box there is like 3D pieces to make a canvas and stuff, but I'm not going to pull it out now. And this is where at this moment houses my book text paper and my cardstock, like little pieces. So then this is Koda, his box. So this is where he sleeps. And then we stand up. And this is the next cabinet. On here is my Project Life album. Random stuff that I just put there. Incoming Happy Mail that I need to journal about, but have answered. Happy Mail that I have journaled about, answered and everything. So I just put it all together in here with all the goodies. And I'm not sure what system I'm going to use for that. I just put it in here for now because I'm not sure what I will want to do. Then this Alex drawer, you open it and it has my ephemera in little baskets sorted, and my doilies are here and some wood veneer that I haven't opened yet. And behind here are my breads and my DIY embellishment cutouts. Then next is where I keep my stickers. So I just reorganized this and that's why it's so neat. Don't worry if you're not as neat as me, because usually I'm not as neat as this. Then I have papers that I want to use and they are from collections. So these are my go-tos at the moment, and if they're not anymore they will go to the color sorting thing. Then in here is everything chipboard. Here is my ephemera from Create Paper and Maggie Holmes. And these are the stickers. So most of this, except for this thing, is Create Paper and Maggie Holmes. I love this drawer. This is my favorite drawer. Then in this one, I have a lot of random stuff like tags, die cuts, stamps, ribbons, self-adhesive ribbon, like shimmery things. Then in this one, and this is a complete mess, are my 12 by 12 paper pads. And my 6 by 6 is in here now. But it doesn't belong here. But that is all in here. Then we move aside, and behind here are my art maps with my drawings, so if I want to take them anywhere. And recently I received a TV on my room because we bought a new TV for downstairs, so that's so cool. I got it here and now I can watch YouTube while I'm crafting. Then my battery is dying, so I will replace that. One moment. So I replaced my battery. Now you can see how I charge my battery. That's over here. And now comes the messy part. So here's a random paper towel, my hairdryer to dry paint, some random packaging paper, the remote control, some other ephemera bits, a little quote book, and my paper trimmer. I think I will zoom out for this. So this is my desk. I will move aside. I will go in depth a little bit more later on, but now you have an overview of my desk, because first we go into these drawers. In this drawer there are all my tools. So my cutting mat, stapler, my punches, trim blades, cosmetic sponges, glue sticks. That all goes in here. Then next is a hot mess. Paper clips. These are my bookbinding stuff. I found a blade here. It's just office supplies, I think, go in here. Then next is my media drawer. So this is my gesso, my Liquitex modeling paste. Here my baby wipes are in here, straws, everything basic art materials that I use go in here. Then this is just a storage system now for empty things, you know, these. And under here is leftover mixed media paper that I will grab first if I want to make a little piece. And then the bottom drawer has my paint palette and my newspaper where I art on, and all the papers I put in between books. Then over here under my desk is a magazine folder with all my letter stickers and stickers. So they go in here because I want to keep that handy, that's why it's here. And then we go onto the desk again. Camera focus. So this is washi tape that I want to use now, like when the rolls are almost done, or when I get samples, they go in here because I want to make sure I use the samples. My Take 5 bucket is over here. Then my swatch book is always over there with the window. Oh, maybe I can show you my street. So I've always closed this because of the light. But this is my street. And some bird poo. But this is where I live. So, closing now. Don't ruin stuff. Okay, then we go to my tripod. And that's on an angle so I can film straight down, and I flip my videos down while editing, or flip my videos around while editing. And there's my paper towel for painting. In that box there are reject pictures or doubles or didn't make it to my project live layouts, so I can use it in my traveler's notebook. My spray bottle, not taking good care of your brushes. Water I used for watercoloring yesterday evening. My drink, my glue. That's my little foot for my camera to put it in the tripod thingy. My traveler's notebook for YouTube. Random stuff. Then I have my brushes, more brushes, pens and pencils and scissors and everything, so that's over here. Then we go to, oh, I'll show you. I have these two trash cans. The back one is for paper and this is for all the other stuff. Then we take this drawer. Here are more tools like my glue, my tape, phone folders, things I use for painting, papers, cards, pencils, charcoal, my craft knife, everything is in here. Then I have my drawer for ink pads. So this is everything what has to do with ink. So these are my permanent inks and these are all the distress inks, and then my ink tools in here, my stamping blocks are in here, and the refills are in here. Then if we go one down, I have everything what has to do with adhesive in here, like these ones, double-sided sticky tape, glue dots, glue, and in the back is some more adhesive. I don't want to run out, I think you see that. Then in here, this is like a mess drawer. There are sticky notes, new inserts for my traveler's notebooks, markers, all kinds of stuff. Random because I don't know where to go with it. And then in the bottom drawer, this is my paper for live streaming. Some transfer paper, a notebook, random things like mess. Then on this side we have more mess and stuff. Then we go on top here, and this is how I store my acrylic paints, by color or by size. So these are all the big ones I have, so these go all in here. And then these are all by color, which I collected over the past 2 years. Then in this drawer are all my envelopes for sending out Happy Mail. Then in this drawer there are all bags and cards for Happy Mail or snail mail. Then in this drawer is random stuff. Then This drawer has everything in pencils, pens and whatnot, which I don't really like to use, but I just keep them. And some are just here. Sticky notes. There are more sticky notes in here. Like, I didn't know where to go with this. Then this drawer can't open. So this has paper. So this is paper I use to build something. Like, for example, I made like a model of that one in small. I used this paper. And this is the 200 grams cardstock to print the zines on. Then this is my napkin drawer and tissue paper. So I think we have a problem here, but it's fine. It's fine. Then we have my tech drawer. So my mic goes in here and my webcams for live streaming, my camera bag, and random storage things. I used to keep my washi tape in here, but I got too many washi tapes. It doesn't fit anymore. Then in this drawer there is more random stuff, simply because I don't know what to do with it yet. And in here are all old books that I use for texture and collage for my art journaling. Then over here is my school bag. So this is my Happy Meal shelf. So okay, so I had to film this again because I had my finger on the mic, which is of course brilliant. This is my Happy Meal shelf. So everything goes up here. If you don't see yours, I'm very behind with my pen pal journal. So it is on its way. So everything goes up here. I will give you an overview, and with time, when I filled it up, I will switch things out. Some things are a bit hidden, like I know I got these two from Irene, so that's why they standing next to each other. But this is where I keep my Happy Meal, or at least the cards and everything. Look at this beautiful piece from Brie. I won that in a giveaway. Yes. Then on top here, this is a little ducky I crocheted and a little bunny I crocheted. I have used these in the past on a canvas. This is something I made in art school, drawing puppet thing. This is where my website pages came in. I did this in an art course, same as the hand, which is over there. This is the beautiful piece I received from Avia. Random stuff that I made in the past, and I don't know if I want to throw it away or whatever. And there's the butterfly I received from Stephanie. Then this is my money box. So I think I'm fine now. Then we go into my Raskogs. So I have two Raskogs. I think I will sit for this part. I have two Raskogs, as you can see. This is my Project Life and Scrapbook, and this is mixed media. So I take this one first. So this is how I store my Project Life cards. I don't know if you remember the box with the buttons. Well, this is the same, only I didn't put in these pieces, so they fit a 4x6 perfectly. And these little papers are which edition it is. I was planning on making fancy tabs, but I never gotten around to do it. So that is in here. Then we have this disaster. So here are my Gossamer Blue kits. The current kit I'm working on, the embellishments, the leftover embellishments, my 6x6 paper pads. I think that's all here, yeah. And then on the bottom I have some like kits from Project Life, and I keep those in here. Then the other Raskog. So I keep an old towel which I use to clean my paintbrushes with and stencils. Then on top we have distress paints, distress stains, gelatos. You have acrylic brush markers. All of my sprays, all kinds of sprays that I have are on top because these are my go-to materials. Then under that is all stamps. So I've organized the packaging by size. So these are all my stamps. Then under there we have my stencil book, my big stencils, my watercolor sets, my neocolors, my other watercolor sets, oil pastels, soft pastels, those kinds of my watercolor pencils that I don't often use. So that is what is down here. So I will just move to the desk now, so you can see what I see when I sit here when I'm making videos. This is what I see. So this is where we sit when we do live streams, and here is where I work. So I hope you enjoyed my craft room tour video. It's not perfect, just as I am. It's quite clean now for me, I have to say. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want a more in-depth video on certain things, just let me know. I hope you have a nice day and see you all next time. Bye!